A familiar face returns to a familiar place in his newest movie. Take a look.
Sorry for the whole absent father thing. What's this?
This is the Canterbury Panther. No one's ever caught definitive proof.
I could take you?
We leave at first light.
Bookworm is the story of a washed-up American illusionist's attempt to reconnect with his estranged daughter amidst the New Zealand wilderness. The film stars Elijah Wood, who joins me now from Montreal with director Ant Timpson. Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Hi.
It's so nice to see you both. I really enjoyed this movie. I feel like it's something that people can really relate to, parents just trying to connect with their kids. Elijah, what do you think stands out about this father-daughter relationship?
Well, I mean, it starts as a disconnection, right? It's a father that really hasn't ever met his daughter, comes to her as this sort of, we later understand, somewhat failed magician, but he comes to her with the sort of pomp and bluster of someone who's very successful, that he wants to present to his daughter this sense of strength. And she kind of cuts right through it, and it ends up being this journey of him desperately trying to connect by the only means he knows how, which is sort of this, you know, the show business, the sort of the bluster of his past and his success. And as she continues to cut through that, and the ultimately the sort of wilderness that they get sort of lost in, the vulnerability comes through, and he has to sort of be human in front of his daughter, and that's where they really do connect.
Absolutely. And Ant, for you, this is a reunion with Elijah. You both worked on Come to Daddy together. What is it about you two?
He's the only one who wants to work with me. So,
No, that's not true.
No, I mean, look, anytime you can work with friends is ideal.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he's now become this sort of vessel for all my parental male insecurities. That we hang all that personal baggage on him, and he basically, it's a very cathartic thing to make a film with Elijah, because I lived through the comedy and the horror of being an adult male, and he's the unfortunate soul who has to wear it all on screen. So it's a perfect symbiotic relationship. So we're just gonna keep mining that as long as possible.
Yeah,
till I cark it.
Amen.
I love that. Well, you also talked about New Zealand, and you filmed this there. The Lord of the Rings filmed there. This must be a special place for you.
Oh, absolutely. It was definitely a draw in regards to this film. We had certainly talked about the idea of, like, could we make something there? He's like, well, I have the perfect idea. And that's kind of how this sort of came to be. Yeah, absolutely leapt at the chance to get back there. I hadn't made anything in New Zealand since going back to work on The Hobbit. I hadn't been to New Zealand in 9 years, and had subsequently, you know, built a family. I had 2 kids, and to get to show my family New Zealand for the first time was a real joy as well.
All right, hard-hitting question as I wrap this up. Elijah, you play a magician in the movie. If there was one magic power you could have in real life, what would it be?
Oh my God, I've given this some thought. It's funny, actually. I spoke about this very thing because these were actual topics of conversation on set with Nell, was superpower. And I said, she shot right through this, but I said to her, the ability to stop time for periods of time, so that you could kind of go, I'm going to give myself, you know, whether it be to prepare for something, so you could stop time and have days to prepare and then restart time again, or rest. You know, as a parent, it's very difficult to find rest. So, you know, to just stop time and rest, or to catch up on films, all these things.
I love that. Well, it was very nice talking to you both. Thank you so much for your time.
Morgan, thank you so much.
And Bookworm opens this Friday in theaters across Canada.